Soul Garden.
Are you tired of being codependent? Have you ever wondered why you're always cheating? Why do you have to always mother everyone you date?
I understand.
The biggest problem usually is people choose the wrong person. Are you ready to find out the truth? Yes. In just one video, you'll understand what you're looking for in love and what you offer. You send us your date of birth, we send you a custom video that's all about you. We call it Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. Find out your birthday secrets today, available online at secretsofbirthdays.com. Hello Soul Healers and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki, your host to reality itself. And we are on to 2012, the year we're going to let go of all of our karma and turn towards the light, allegedly, right? That's what Soul Garden is here to do, is help you do just that. Before I go on though, you know, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And you don't want to end up like me, which is single every year. Maybe you need a Secrets of Birthday Love and Lust Report. Maybe you just need to know the secrets to yourself in order to draw the one you attract. And lucky you, we're throwing a special right now where you get two for the price of one. Buy one for yourself and we'll throw in a love interest. Note I said interest. That means all you need is their date of birth. I'm sure you can find the research on someone you're stalking and get their date of birth, run a whole report. Also, the Guardian Agency is launched out of beta this week. I'm super excited. This is my creative way of turning viewers into personal clients, where I am texting you in the moment, guiding you in the moment, helping you to stay in the light in the moment. Super cool about that. You'll hear more about it. If you want to find out more, go to gatext.me. And it's a good time to pitch the mothership. You know, soulgarden.me is a mothership for remarkable souls living their brightest. Is that you? Come create a profile. Hang out with us. We even have a Virgo club. It's at soulgarden.me/Virgo. We have a writer too named Diane, and you know what? There was this cool article called Virgo Sex Clock that came out that the Virgos are all ranting and raving about, talking about, you know, now that you got your Virgo 2.0 going, now that you got your self-esteem going, how long is it before you sleep with the boyfriend? First date? Seventh date? What if you know it's the one? I don't know, but I put my opinion in the blog, so that's a good teaser to go on down and check it out at soulgarden.me/Virgo. So let's talk Virgo, shall we? Virgos are working on their day-to-day reality, which sounds kind of mundane, except that's your mastery. Virgos are the natural-born masters of reality. This is what makes you good analysis. This is how you find something sticking out. This is where you find the crack in the pipe. This is Virgo's ability that anal retentiveness is a connectedness to reality itself. You rule reality. The rest of us are all pre-reality consciousness. And that said, this is your annual update of reality. How you live in your reality, what you be, is what comes. At the end of the day, if someone wants to manifest something, they have to walk the talk. Virgos can't help but walk every talk, right? And that is what you're trying to lighten, is your moment-to-moment reality load. Now, in the first chapter last week, you were identifying parts of your daily lifestyle that hold you back from the reality you desire. Whatever that may be. Could be a job, could be a commute, could be a relationship, could be anything under the sun holding you back from the happiness in the moment. It's probably you though. It's probably your own thoughts, and that's what this is all about. So as we start this week, on Monday, we have the Sun in Chapter 2 of Sun in Aquarius. So we're holding space, if nothing else, for the reality we don't want. You may not be clear on the reality you do want, but you should at least on Monday not live the reality you don't want. So don't fall into your old ways. Don't give up the diet just yet. You know, just hold space. Now the moon will be in Taurus, so that will be a grounding effect, and that's going to emotionally make you feel grounded for this first 3 days. It also crosses Jupiter. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are big learning days. Big emotion meets learning for the Virgos. And remember, learning where it's all at. Jupiter here in this space is saying, the more you educate, the more you throw yourself in this foreign circumstance, the more you open your mind to new possibilities, the more good things come to Virgos. The universe is bribing you to step out of your old thinking. Literally bribing you. So interesting stuff going on there. Notice how the new thinking and the learning is trining up to Pluto. Now Pluto, remember, is working on you to open your heart, live in joy. So what this literally says is, open your mind, step away from the old inner child crap, and step toward the light, Carol Ann. so to speak. So these two are going together. As you open your mind, you close down old childhood issues. That's another way to put it. All right, Tuesday is a healing day. Actually, Virgo Chiron is ruling the planet. So since Chiron rules the planet, that's your ruling planet. It is all Virgo-licious on Tuesday, if you will. The moon in Taurus keeps you stable as well. And at the same time, you're bringing healing to your moment. So if your body's had some issues or any kind of like hard biological reality transit, this is a day of healing. It's definitely a day to eat some yogurt and do some yoga. Anything with a Y sound, basically. Now, the one thing I want to point out here is, I was going to say Mars, a day early, Neptune. Check out this trine between Neptune and Aquarius up to Saturn in Libra. Neptune and Aquarius says, you know intuitively the life you're supposed to live in the moment. Virgos all know. Neptune has been giving you all the cheat notes, all the scrib notes on this for a long time. But Neptune is trining Saturn in Libra, which is at the tippy-toe, 29-degree end of Virgos understanding what makes them valuable. Right? You've been working with Saturn and Libra on your value conscious, your soul capital. So, says the planets, there's a connection between how you live in the moment and how it ties into your self-esteem. In other words, if you live in the moment feeling like crap and staying in what you don't have and putting up with what you don't like, well then your self-esteem is going to go to crap. The two are tied, and this is a time of unfolding how those tie. So that's an interesting day on Tuesday. On Wednesday, that's Mars. Here we go. Wednesday actually is a good day. Wednesday is another day of learning. So these are big learning days for you. In particular, you might find something new. Definitely a day to try something new. Try something different in your lifestyle on Wednesday because Jupiter's ruling the day. So trying new brings fortune, especially when the moon is in the same energy. But it's this opposition I'm most interested in. This opposition between Venus and Mars come to a head on Wednesday. And they've been working together for the last 2 weeks, but now they come to a head. Mars has been in Virgo, feeding your ego, feeding your strength, giving you booster shots of confidence, whether you've been aware of it or not. So you've had Mars on your side, but it's retrograded, which means it's no longer time for Virgos to put themselves out there. It's time to stand tall and see what comes. Okay? So you're trying to quiet the ego, literally. And Venus is going to do breakthrough energy in Pisces, which means by quieting the ego, you are to receive now from your relationships. Receive from yourself and receive from your relationships. Do not receive from going out there and conquering and hunting, says Mars. Rather, reverse polarities and start to receive. So the universe is saying, everyone put down your masculine and pick up your feminine for a while. All right. Now, here's where GA helps. If you're watched over by me in the GA agency, I've actually instructed the agency to Witecki 2 personal Witexts on Wednesday. Now, personal Witexts go back to your own date of birth. On the one hand, I'll be looking at your date of birth around Mars and seeing what it takes for you, not just any Virgo, but you on your date of birth to surrender your ego. What's your personality like? Then with Venus, we're going to look at what does it take for you to surrender, what does it take for you to receive. Hopefully, knowing yourself a little bit better about ego and receiving will help you with this opposition with Mars in Pisces. And it may play out in a relationship, remember, because of Pisces, the nature of what that is, relationships. All right, moving on to Thursday, the moon is shifted now into Gemini, so emotions will shift now into career and legacy. Suddenly you're concerned about where you're going and what's happening in your life, and your emotions are focused on that. But at the same time, Uranus rules the day. So there might be a breakdown in your daily life. There might be a breakdown with your car, with your job. You might have started a diet and break down and slip off your diet. Whatever breaks down between Thursday and Friday was probably not built on very solid soil. It's a learning moment, and it might happen at work since emotions are in Gemini. So you might hijack your work career situation to learn about lifestyle. Either way, that's Thursday. On Friday, the moon is still in Gemini, and if you have to be professional, you'll clean it all up by Friday. The moon in Gemini makes you feel very strong and in control. We're past kind of the unstableness of Uranus. We're also blessed with this beautiful soul pyramid in air. Now remember, just a couple days, I was pointing out this trine between Neptune, how you know reality should be and how it ties into self-esteem. Well, something happens on Friday with this soul pyramid where you just get it. It has to do with the way you feel about work, the way you feel about control issues. In fact, it may be your emotions around control issues. Career comes down to control as the root intention in the soul. So it might be a control issue, what that moon is about. It might be a control issue, but whatever it is, I think you get it on Friday, and that helps you to open up to your potential, and that helps you to assume control over your soul capital. Could be a good day on Friday, a turning day. Another good thing on Friday is a new show I have going live called SG Live. If you've been with us long enough, you know we put this on the air and took it off. Basically, I've decided to do some live content so that we can get in touch with our viewers instead of this content that sits cold on YouTube all week. So it is a 90-minute program. It's a web camera radio talk show kind of. It's totally new media, but we're going to have viewers, we have chat, we talk to you, we do readings on the air, we have guests. It's really cool. Come on down and check it out. And if you're in GA, we'll text you a reminder. That's at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and that is 2 p.m. Eastern time. Waste time on your boss's dime and come see us. All right, then over the weekend, the moon shifts into Cancer. So no matter what the week was, Virgos are out and feeling pretty social over the weekend. It's not going to be a very difficult time, I don't think. I think they're going to have a nice, chill weekend. A lot of processing about how you want your life to change. A lot of typical end-of-the-week thinking and processing, but social too. With the moon in Cancer, you're probably out with your peeps. It's a good weekend to be with friends, particularly Saturday. Be a good friendship, get things off your chest, go gossip kind of day. One thing I do want to point out is Jupiter. You know, Jupiter goes to 3 degrees this weekend. It is picking up and accelerating. That is saying, hey, when Virgos put themselves into new circumstance, try new things, open their mind up to new beliefs, educate themselves, nothing but good things happen. So keep that in mind over the weekend as you are processing. All right, my soul healer, that's all I have for this week. I will either be texting you within the hour, if you're watched over, or I'll be seeing you in 7 days. Either way, live, love, be.